when we do our meditation, what I want to do is remember the soul of the nation. So when we do the meditation, we're going to touch the soul of America through our soul to the soul of America. And again, all you're doing is holding it up for the highest good, whatever that means, right? For the highest outcome, for the greatest good. And so, does meditation make a difference? Yeah, it really, really does. And you'll see it. It's just that it's not instant. Magic is birthed from the reality. There's a reality happening, and it has an ask within it. And in that ask, there's a creative response, right? And the more you understand the reality of what something is, the bigger can be the magic that pours through that, right? But if we go, I don't really want to think about that, I don't really want to know what it is, then in a way our magic or our creativity, I'm going to call it, is less. So the more you can stand with something just like it is, just like it is, that's when magic is like big, vast, changing, right? It is huge when you can stand with something just like it is, rather than, it should be different. I think it should be different. Why is it like that anyway? I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable. All that stuff. Like, how do we stand there with something just like it is? How do we stand with ourselves just like we are? And then it goes back to that beautiful mantra I give all the time. I deeply and completely accept myself as I am right now. Not someday when, right now. And in that deep acceptance, the shame starts to fall away, and all the regrets and all the I should haves and would haves and could haves and all of that. And you stand there in the light of your self-realization, and you become enlightened. That's the potential, right? And so we can help. And I thought that's what we should do tonight in our How Can I Help, is to hold for the healing and the resolution, the creative solution to the issues that are on our planet right now. And it's specifically America, just because it's very, right now, this Tuesday. Also, in case you may have noticed, there's been a lot of frenetic energy going, and part of that is actually an upgrade energy. I feel a little bit more current is in the air, a little bit more availability to light, and like if you were standing in light, you might feel like electric field around you. Like there's a lot of impulse coming in, and there's a lot of attention being paid on many levels, in many realms. If you think of like the angels, and the masters, in form and not in form, right? There's a lot of awareness of what's happening here right now. And so if you're sensitive, you can even feel that, and it can feel fast. And I think even after the election, the energy is going to be still kind of, like a vibrating like a gong for a bit of a while, maybe a little bit of a while. So, there's going to be things that happen or don't happen, or really happen, or, things are going to happen. So whatever it is, just take care of yourself during this time. And meanwhile, and this is what I was saying the other day, no matter what you see, no matter what you know about something, don't stop holding. Not for what you want and not what you think is the right answer. Highest good. That's what you're holding for. And that's what we're going to do in our meditation. Holding for the highest good. So let yourself come into the space, into your body, coming into your feet, letting your feet sense the earth, feeling grounded from it. Because for right now, we're in form, and we have a body, and we're human. And there's a lot to manage and nurture and cultivate in this human form, in our human minds, in our human hearts. And just from the heart center now, just start to breathe through the heart center. Inhaling and exhaling through the heart center. And just doing that already, how the body energy starts to change. And it's almost like taking lysine. It does the same thing because there's this calm that lives in the heart. And as you breathe through the heart, you just feel this calm getting bigger and bigger and expanding from the heart out through the bloodstream, right? Through the blood cells. The heart is the circulatory system of the blood. And just think of all those little nuclei of the blood cells just all lit up and full of light. And that every nucleus has an awareness in a funny way, a subtle way. And that together all the blood has a consciousness. It's interesting to think of. And every part of you is like that. Just like everything outside of you is like that. A tree has a consciousness. Your house has a consciousness. Your car has a consciousness. It's all got a kind of an awareness about it, of the thing of it. And we're the thing of us. And from your heart center, you're just sending that alive nuclei, this alive, enlightened, light, full of light. Those little nuclei moving through the body, through the blood, from the heart center in that physical way of a blood movement. It's all very scorpionic talk, right? But then, of course, it's that the higher vibration of that is the etheric prana, right? The prana of that heart chakra energy moving through the self that goes beyond your physical body, so that the self and the physical body, but beyond the physical body and all the bodies, is also brightening, enlightening with that light that's moving from the heart in a physical way, but also in an energetic way. And so pretty soon everything, all the bodies, are full of light. And in this state, just so you know, this is the state where you can heal conditions in the body, heal conditions in the brain, mind, of thinkings, heal conditions from the heart, of the heart, emotional ones and physical ones. It's in this light state where everything is moving, right, that you can change things around from what seems like an absolute fixed condition. This fixed body of ours, right? There's a thing of us that feels fixed, like we are our bodies. But we're so much more than that. And you know, if you've ever been around anything that has died, you know, how that little spirit, when it's out of the form, right? It's a whole, that thing is just a thing. It was a container for the light of that bird, right? Or animal or person. And you can sense that. So right now we're just moving that heart light everywhere into all the bodies that we talked about last time. Like I said, every part of us all the way out. The astral, the etheric, the Buddhic body, the monadic body, that it's all full of this heart light that's moving from the center of us out. Meanwhile, the soul that is in meditation deep connects to the heart as well, and there's this vertical enlightenment from the heart of the soul to the heart of the self. And you get this exponential, expansive spaciousness within the self, and then hold it, hold it, hold it. Think of the soul of America, from the soul of yourself. Holding for the highest good. For the soul of America. And the soul of our earth, which also has a soul. Holding up in this light state, and feel that your light state that you just built just now expands into the light state of the US's soul and the Earth's soul. Can you feel that? And it just gets big and interconnected. Light to light, light to light, light to light on Diwali, light to light. And you hold for the highest good, and that is all. You hold for the highest good. No spin, no desire, just the highest good for all. And you feel that you're almost making something, right? It starts to take a form, and in your mind's eye, see what that form is. Is there a feeling to it, or is it something that's sort of metaphor for this, for you, about our country, our world? And yet very still now as you move into the silence, and see what you see and know what you know, and keep holding up no matter what, no matter what. And into the silence, hold. Holding for the highest good of the soul of America. And this intoning within yourself silently this phrase, light, light, more light. Light, light, more light. And then while we have this energy moving like this, so fast and so creative, add in anything else, somebody, someone, some other situation, some big situation, some small one, and just offer it into this light that you have made, co-created. Light, light, more light. It might be yourself that you add into this light if you need a healing, or someone else, or a whole other situation. Light, light, more light. Om. 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 And we'll end with this that we often start with. Star, sky, earth, ocean, land, mountain, tree, all beings, self, soul. Om. Good, and when you're ready to, letting your breath get deeper and fuller until it starts to feel natural to begin to transition out of this meditation. Wow. Like that. Feel that? I wrote down, I didn't talk about this, but I'll just mention it. They're just a couple of sentences, but you can't be in fear and love at the same time. That's just something that's true. And the thing I also said from that was, see the outcome that you want, not that you are afraid of, right? And you're envisioning. And so what we did was we went around the system, right? We just turned everything into light. You know, and I had you stop. I don't know if you can remember, but there was a point where I said, just stop. Okay, hold. Right there, right? We got it moving, and then just hold, and then it's just light to light now. Light to light. And it's kind of instantaneous, right? Light to light. And that's magic. Ooh, wow, thank you.